Chapter 15, The Battle of the Bands. The group that was on stage then stopped performing, and a dead look on the technomancer's face gave it away to everyone at the joint that the age of rage was afoot. Michael rushed through the window with Sadboy to check, and it was them all right. They were here. What do they want? What are we? And then all of a sudden the doors to the entrance were bashed open as one after another the Iron Monkeys rode in. Ah shit, shit's about to go down fast. A member of a small group called the Babylonian Masochists tried to make a run for it out, but was taken down hard with a whip of the chain. The bartender, some funk singer Michael remembered being called Jimmy Barbarossa, pulled out a shotgun and began spitting lead, getting one in the chest, but was then shortly taken down by the Iron Monkey leader, that futuristic Attila character you know, who shot poor Jimmy with a gold-plated 44 Magnum. Now, with the sound of discharging gunfire, everyone there began to panic. Everyone except, oh, you fucking assholes, not the Tropic. Michael had had enough trying to avoid these party crashes, and he felt like it was about time to finally make them a part of his scene. So he grabbed Sad Boy's bass guitar, ran up, and started swinging, then nailed one off his bike before the hombre was able to make his own move, whiplashing someone with his chain. At first, everyone seemed skittish to do anything, since guns were now in play. But once they saw Michael battle-axing a guitar around, they all now began picking up their own guitars and began swinging them too. And as they did, an all-out rumble broke out, and whoa, shit! Shit's getting badass now. And Michael couldn't help being taken in a bit, noticing how ridiculous things were getting as it looked like the Hells Angels had declared war on rock and roll. Badass, but geez, shit's getting really stupid in here too. As the battle continued, one technomancer got thrown into a jukebox, and it must have set it off as Billy Idol's White Wedding began playing over the havoc. Am I really seeing all this crazy shit? Thought Michael as he narrowed his eyes on the Iron Monkey boss man and decided it was time to test some might. As the Che Guevara sellout continued riding around the joint, Madboy jumped on top of a bar and kicked a bottle at his head. The bottle connected with his face and broke off his sunglasses underneath. Madboy saw in the hombre's eyes. He had clear pupils. Ah, what the fuck? What the fuck are you? The hombre smiled at Michael as he took aim with his revolver, but Michael evaded the bullet by jumping onto another one of his boys riding around, knocking him off his bike. The two started struggling on the floor as a giant Latin continued aiming, looking for a shot without shooting one of his own men. Or was he? Bang! Michael pushed off the twitching body of the man he was wrestling with, who now had a giant hole in his head. Then looked up at the shooter, who continued smiling, readying his second aim. Shit! The fucker killed him! He killed his own men! Thought Michael as he saw how he was next. Before the Latin could make his shot, Michael saw Gabe running up, spinning a small shitty TV around by its cord. And as it connected with the shooter's back, the hombre was taken back as the TV shattered against his profile. Attaboy, Gabe, you swing that shitty-ass TV to the rescue. Rejoiced Michael, but only for a moment, for the effort hadn't completely expired him. The hombre was still standing tall, and Michael now booked it over to him with Sad Boy's base and took a swing at the boss man himself, but missed. As Attila jumped off his bike and out of the way, Sad Boy had destroyed the TV and was now looking for something else to swing with. He found another axe and tried to swing it, but was crossed by another Iron Monkey that got in the way as that one took the collateral damage instead. Michael then saw that the boss man was now trying to center his aim on Gabe, so he ran up and tried to nail him again. As he bashed the guitar over to his chest, it shattered, but did nothing. As the hombre just turned his head around and smiled at him. Hi there, allow me to introduce myself, my name, but before Michael could finish, the hombre then grabbed him by the throat and lifted him off the ground. Then as the giant asshole looked into Michael's eyes, he said, "Don't fuck with angel eyes." Then began aiming with his fist. Yup, this here is an 80s villain for you. Some overly one-dimensional punk psychopath that's some nutcase with a ponytail and with a bunch of piercings and tattoos all over his face and body. That's psycho for the sake of being psycho. Don't got no mommy issues or nothing. The fucker was just born this way, I guess. The remnants of a bankrupt culture that has already deemed society as being lost since we're all supposedly bound for nuclear Armageddon anytime soon, mere minutes away from midnight, and afterwards, this is what's to be expected by everyone, since deep down the root of all of humanity, we're really just this twisted and evil. Clear white pupils don't fuck with angel eyes? What stupid shit. Thought Michael, but then thought, the fucker still got me up by the throat. Maybe I should do something before I start with the analyzing. And then did. Madboy then lifted up his leg and gave the man some foot to face action, which registered and made him stagger back some as Michael fell out of his grip. Then this angel character lifted up his head and made a loud cackling sound, smiling at Michael, got back on his bike and rode out. It now seemed like the Iron Monkeys were done. Fuck that bullshit. I don't want no draws. I can take your ass, you sleazy fuck. You ain't that badass. You ain't a number one hotshot. One of them then poured gasoline over the place and had lit a match. As Angel Eyes exited the building, so did his crew, and everyone else decided to hightail it out, stampeding out before the flames could get to them. Even though it seemed like the rumble was over with, Madboy still felt like he wanted another tumble with the men on Harleys, and jumped the last one trying to flee. He and that hombre then went flying through a window, over some trash cans into the street. Madboy sat on top of the fucker's chest and started wailing, cursing him out as he beat him senseless. "Come on, man, let's go," screamed Gabe, grabbing Michael by the waist and pulling him off his prey. The two men ran around an alley and out onto the beach as the Tropic of Cancer raged in fire in the background. Ah, shit, thought Michael while staring up at his old favorite hidey hole that was now engulfed in flames. Then he collected himself up and decided to leave. "Michael, they were killing us in there," cried out Gabe. "Yeah, I'm not exactly used to this either," responded Michael. "Michael, I think we need to get the fuck out of Dodge." "Not yet." For fuck's sakes, Michael, the hell with Radboy, he ain't worth it." But as Gabe looked Michael up and down, he realized there was no way of changing his mind. Michael wasn't even paying any attention. Instead, he was eyeing his rosary again. Gabe sighed and then decided to give him the info he was looking for. "If you want to pass at the big leagues, we need to talk to Betamax. That's the guy I know that can make that junction," responded Gabe, finally looking worn out by everything. "Betamax, really?" "Yeah, Betamax," responded Gabe.